Good morning, class. I am Miss Dean, and before we get started, I want to get to know each other a little bit better. So I want you to go around and say your first name and what you want to be when you grow up.
My name's Taylor, and I think I want to be a princess.
My name's Jill, and I want to be either a princess or a ballerina.
My name's Kaylee, and I want to be a superhero.
That's awesome. Well, like I said, my name's Miss Dean, and I am studying to be a teacher, so that's why I'm here today, so I can practice when I have my own classroom. Okay, can you tell me what you know about adding two numbers together to get a sum or an answer to an addition problem? Do you know some addition words? Do you know that? Yes, Jill.
Plus.
Very good. Anything else? Yes.
Equals.
Equals. Do you have an answer? Or not yet?
Some.
Good job. Okay. So let's review a little bit. Can you tell me what are 3 example words that you use when you add? One of them starts with an A. It's at the end. Yeah.
Add.
Kind of. All together. Or both, or in all. Now, what word means to write the equal sign? Like when we're reading a story problem, what word in the story problem tells us to write an equal sign? Anybody? Is, sum, or total. Okay, let's move on. Today we're going to do the same thing, but instead of adding 2 numbers together, we're going to add 3 numbers together, and we're going to use counting blocks to help us. It'll be easy. Okay. So I'm going to use this word problem, and we're going to do it together. Okay? Kelly has many blocks. She has 3 red blocks, 7 blue blocks, and 5 green blocks. How many blocks does Kelly have all together? What word in this story problem tells us that we're adding? Jill.
And.
Yep, that's one of them.
All together.
Very good. All together tells us that we need to add. Now, what 3 numbers are we adding together? 3.
7.
7.
5.
5. And we know that we're adding these 3 together because they're all similar. They're all blocks. Okay? So we're going to put those in our blanks. 3 plus 7 plus 5. So now we've set up our number sentence. 3 plus 7 plus 5. Now we have to find the answer. So we're going to use our counting blocks for that. So get out your counting blocks, and we're going to put 3 in a group. So do that on your desk. And then we're going to put 7 in our next group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 5 in our last group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I don't have enough blue blocks.
Okay.
Thanks.
They don't all have to be the same color in our groups, but if that helps you, then we can sure do that. Okay, now to find the answer, we're going to add them all together. So we're going to count all of our blocks that we have separated out on our table. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So our answer is 15. 3 plus 7 plus 5 equals 15. Okay, let's try another one, and this time I want you guys to help me, okay? So our new story problem is Matthew has 2 blue toy cars, 3 red toy cars, and 4 yellow toy cars. How many toy cars does Matthew have all together? Think about that for a second. I'll read it one more time. Matthew has 2 blue toy cars, 3 red toy cars, and 4 yellow toy cars. How many toy cars does Matthew have all together? Remember, we first need to identify the addition words. So what are the addition words in this word problem? Can you remember? What's that key word that tells us that we need to add? All together. Very good. What is our next step? What do we need to do next? After we know that it's an addition problem.
Count.
What do we have to do before we count them? Because we don't know how many are in each group yet. We haven't put our blocks out, right? So putting our blocks out is the next step. So we have our 3 blanks, and our numbers are 2, 3, and 4. So put your blocks out, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, now we need to count them. So can you count them all together?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Very good. So our answer is 9.
Toy cars.
Very good. 9 toy cars. Very good. Okay, so does anyone have any questions on how we're going to do this today?
No.
Good. Okay, I have a little bit of a worksheet for you to do. And it's the same exact thing that we just did, except there are 5 of them. I want you to do this by yourself and use your toy blocks and do the best that you can.
Oh man, I forgot to pack my pencil. What's the date, Mrs. Dean?
Today is
Dean.
I don't even know what today is. The 15th of March. March 15th, 2013. Okay, we're going to pretend that 10 minutes has elapsed and you're done with your worksheet.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. Okay, who can tell me how today's lesson of adding 3 numbers together is different than yesterday's lesson of adding 2 numbers together? Who can tell me how yesterday's lesson of adding 2 numbers is different than what we learned today of adding 3 numbers? What's the difference?
There's one more group.
Very good. Okay, now how are they similar? How are they the same? Yesterday's lesson and today's lesson.
We're still adding.
Very good. Can you tell me one more thing of how it's similar?
We're still finding an answer.
Very good. We're also still using counting blocks, and the sequence of how we do things is the same. We just have one more group, like Taylor told us. Very good. Well, that's it for today. Thank you for being my class.
Yay!